My name is Brad Promenance. I work for Jewish Life Television. I want to thank the Combat Antisemitism Movement for inviting me to speak today, Holocaust Remembrance Day. I am the great-nephew of Brad Promenance. Sadly, I never met Rizla, her husband, or three sons. They stayed in Poland when my grandmother immigrated to America. They lived in a shtetl about 1 hour west of Krakow. They went into hiding and they were captured, uncovered, and killed on the spot. We received a letter written by Rizla that was sent out by the town's priest after the Holocaust, and we were aware that they perished. I never want the world to forget Rizla, her husband, and her three sons, and the other 6 million Jews killed during the Holocaust. But I'm concerned that the world may forget about them, about the 6 million. Surveys show that only 63% of Americans are aware that 6 million Jews were slaughtered during the Holocaust. And those numbers drop as individuals get younger. The younger you are, the less you know about the Holocaust. I'm heartened by the fact that 20 states require Holocaust education. I'm disappointed by the fact that 30 states do not. And I call on every American state to mandate Holocaust education in K-12 schools. The Shoah was one of the most horrific events in human history. And yet, after the Shoah, we see continued genocide into the 20th and 21st centuries. We believe that maybe 300,000 Holocaust survivors are still alive today, but every single day we lose Holocaust survivors. I have been so lucky and fortunate as a host here at JLTV to interview Holocaust survivors, to hear their stories. I have traveled to Auschwitz and walked with Holocaust survivors through these concentration camps. But I don't know that my children, my future grandchildren, and their children, I know they will not have that opportunity because Holocaust survivors will no longer be with us. And that's why it is so critically important that we in the Jewish community and those outside of the Jewish community advocate for and demand that we have Holocaust education at all levels, K-12, college, and beyond. And it's not just Jews that need to know about the Holocaust, it's everyone that needs to know about the Holocaust. When we think about that we have seen future genocides or actual genocides occur after the Holocaust in Southeast Asia, in the Balkans, maybe even today in the Ukraine, we know that never again is not never again, has not been never again, but we can do something about it. So I salute the Combat Antisemitism Movement for advocating and inviting all institutions of goodwill, be it public or private, to continue to promote Holocaust education, to welcome those individuals of goodwill to learn about the Holocaust, so that never again really does mean never again. Thank you so much for inviting me, and I commemorate the 6 million who we lost during the Shoah.